What's going on with y'all boys? The month hiatus is over and One Piece is back. We're back into leaks. Of course, we're back into leaks and scans and the full chapter. We're back with that, and of course, we're here with some small spoilers for the chapter. I don't think we're gonna get a full summary of the chapter before it comes out. I think the chapter will just come out, and this is all we get. If they end up putting out a full summary, I will cover that, of course. But sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. So let's get into the spoiler. The chapter is titled "Sacks of Warships," according to here. The full chapter takes place on the pirate island. Garp versus Kuzan and the Blackbeard Pirates continues. We see a flashback of young Kuzan training with Garp. They use battleships as sandbags, so that's where the title of this chapter comes from. Garp is stabbed by Shiryu when he's defending Koby. So Kuzan doesn't really take the win. It's somebody else, which is kind of sad to see. I kind of want their battle to go on without any interference, but this is the Blackbeard Pirates, so what do you expect? Garp and Kuzan punch each other in their faces using haki and create a huge explosion. At the end of the chapter, Garp is lying on the ground. Garp tells Koby, "Don't panic, justice will prevail." Next week is a color spread celebrating One Piece's 26th anniversary. So basically, the fight between Garp and Kuzan, Blackbeard Pirates, it continues. The whole chapter is going to be that, and this chapter is going to end with Garp potentially dying. It's a master pupil thing where the master ends up dying and the pupil, takes on his role. Thinking about it that way, though, it does really seem like he's gonna die. But at the same time, this is One Piece. We'd never know until you see a body. Don't believe anybody's dead in this series. But it's really looking likely, and it's crazy. We have seen this a million times though with other stories, but dang, we're really getting to this. We're really this far into the story. Like, important characters like that are, could potentially be dying, but you never know. But it's really looking like it. They say, this is from Radon. They say wait for the full chapter. So this is just brief stuff for the chapter. If we get a full summary, of course, I will cover that, but I don't know, like I said. If we don't, I'll just cover the chapter when it comes out, definitely. But yeah, Garp might be over for Garp. He might be dead. It's really looking likely based on, the master pupil thing. The master dies. Based on that, it's looking likely, but you never know, but it's really looking like it might go that way. Because that honestly makes sense, with that trope. But you never know with One Piece. They could go left field. That's why I don't really like to predict or speculate on One Piece, because most people end up being entirely wrong with what happens. But we'll see. It's looking likely though that this might be the end of Garp. Crazy. But the full chapter will come out within a few days, within the next 2 or 3 days. Of course, I will be here to cover it. What do you think about this chapter? What do you think about the spoilers? Drop them in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next one.